on to our final segment, which is discretion is advised, which once again is where we give advice that nobody asked for.
But we're giving it anyway.
Exactly.
Like it or not.
A Reddit user took to the app to describe his frustration with a few close friends, and he said, quote, "It's easy for people to point out flaws that others have, but people can't self-reflect." So I wanted us to take a few moments to self-reflect and to see if we have to basically talk about what our worst quality is. And granted, we're all amazing people, so this should be very hard. But just to think if there is a place where we are lacking, what would that be? So any thoughts?
I'm perfect. I don't know.
Oh, Dylan.
Personality.
I'd say, okay, for myself at least, I feel like I'm the type of person, I overthink a lot, and I'm very indecisive, which Danielle can attest to. No matter what the situation is, it will take me years to make a decision, and once I make a decision, I keep thinking about it, and then I talk myself out of the decision, and then it's just an issue. So I feel like that's something that I do a little bit too much.
I think what I do is I overthink, but I kind of push this next level where I think of all the things that can go wrong, and I think they're gonna happen, and it won't, but I know it will. So I'm just if I do this, it's gonna happen for sure, no question.
I be doing that too. I get so anxious, and I'm once I start thinking it's over, I automatically assume the worst.
Right.
I feel like for me, there's something really bad that I just can't think of at the moment. I overthink and stuff, but I feel like that's not one of my worst qualities because I feel like everyone kind of does that, and I don't do it to the extent that these two do it. So I can tell it's not that bad. So I'm gonna just keep thinking for a second.
I overthink a lot, but I also talk without thinking. Does that make sense? I'll just say whatever comes to mind, and then it makes me seem really, really stupid. But I'm not. I'm just dumb when it comes to common sense. Which is really bad. It's really bad.
I've sometimes said a few things. What was it? Civil War? There's a few things I've said
Civil War.
that I've
You have a lot of moments.
Yeah.
I don't know. Name some bad qualities. Maybe something will come to mind.
Too trusting, overprotective. I don't know.
I'm really
mean. She's mean. She's mean.
Dylan could do it for you. What did you say?
I've come to realize that's my worst quality. Sometimes I don't know what boundaries are, in the sense that I might go too far and might not realize it. And I'll be like, what do you mean I did nothing wrong? And I was like, wait, that kind of just was not nice. So
it's but I don't know. But you have the good intentions, so I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
But sometimes I don't, that's the thing, and I know I don't.
Oh wow.
No, 9 times out of 10 I do.
Yeah.
But that one time,
But that's just being annoyed. That's anyone.
I guess.
Yeah, when you say things passive aggressively and you're just hoping that the person would get the hint,
Yeah.
Yeah. Dope. I like that we self-reflected. See, now that Reddit person can't be mad at us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For my what's segment called again? This is for
discretion is advised.
Discretion is advised. My advice, ladies and gentlemen, we in quarantine. We all know this. Can't leave our houses. You might have a crush, and you're like, oh, after this, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Do it now. What's the worst you can do? Block you? Not talk to you? You're not gonna see her or him. Shoot your shot. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Really, if you don't, someone else doing it, and they gonna get your girl or guy. You know what I'm saying? So get it done. So you gotta have the confidence. Come up with a nice line. Be like, ah ha ha, what's good? And just go for it, send it, send it, you know. And I know you guys can attest to this, you know, because like, why not? Because like we're in the perfect time. This is like God was like, y'all, this is for y'all. Boom, Corona.
If I'm
Boom.
being honest, I haven't shot my shot with anybody so far in this quarantine. But there's been
I'm
Not.
saying you should, you know.
Why
there's been
not?
people left unread. So
Oh. But they see what they're doing. What they're doing, they shooting their shot.
no, they're just bored.
You don't know that. You don't know that. 50% of the time, you don't know that.
Have you?
Have you shot
Huh?
your shot?
Maybe.
How was your experience? Would you rate
I'm
it?
not going into that. But like, y'all know I haven't. So I'm not going to go into that. But, you know, is shooting a shot is,
It's the time to do it.
it's the time to do it. It ain't quarantine. This is just shoot your shot team.
But some advice to the people: be smart. If you feel like the conversation's dry, there's a reason.
Mm-hmm. And if if he or she is not responding to you within like 15 minutes, and you're taking like 4 hours to respond back, you're fine.
4 hours.
I mean, also be careful with that because sometimes things can be happening in their lives. Like, yes,
Sure,
we are in
no,
quarantine.
for sure.
We are in quarantine, so you know
100%. This
people are
can be
sick,
happening.
people are dying. So
Mhm,
be mindful of those situations.
For sure. But so let's give like a 3-day thing. Let's say like 3 days. 3
If they don't
days.
answer, they don't call.
Like the TikTok.